From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good Tuesday morning, State College. We saw a bit of warm weather yesterday. We're seeing a little bit of a cool down today, but then temperatures will come back up tomorrow before we possibly might see some snow on Thursday and Friday. But I'll get into that in just a second. Don't get too excited about it. To start things off outside of Beaver Stadium, got a low head and stratus cloud. We're sitting at a temperature of 37 degrees. Ignore that icon might say the sensor might be off again this morning. But it feels like 37 degrees this morning as well. And that is because we have a calm wind, so no wind chill to speak of this morning. I mentioned about the warmer temperatures coming in towards tomorrow before we see a cool down back to average towards the end of the week. But with those warmer temperatures tomorrow, actually a little bit today, but mostly tomorrow, we'll see a few chances of rain, which we desperately need as we're in a bit of a drought. And then we'll see a chance of at least of a wintry mix towards the end of the week on Thursday and Friday. So I mentioned that most of Pennsylvania is under a drought. I mean, you can see that here. Just about all of Pennsylvania, especially the farther west you get and the farther east you get, they're under pretty extreme drought. Not quite the highest level, that's in the deep red shading there, but there's still pretty bad drought conditions. And in fact, New Jersey is all under a category of D3 or D4, which is the highest and second highest category of drought. So it's pretty bad in New Jersey. I've already heard that they're asking people to conserve water and they're having to deal with a lot of wildfires. So hopefully we can bring them some relief this week with some rain showers. Temperatures across the Commonwealth this morning, though, 37 in State College, about 12 degrees warmer in Erie at 49 degrees, and 3 degrees warmer than that in Pittsburgh at 52. And I'm going to cool it down in the city of Brotherly Love, sitting at 47 degrees. So a bit of a temperature contrast between pretty much Central Valleys, the western portions of Pennsylvania, and the eastern portions of Pennsylvania. The wind is not really that much of an issue, especially across the Central Valleys. Maybe a little bit towards the west, a little bit breezy with Franklin reporting a wind speed of 10 miles an hour, but not too windy like we saw last week, so wind chills aren't really that big of an issue this morning. Current satellite radar, you can see those clouds showing up on the satellite picture, just a few low head and stratus clouds. If we zoom out across the rest of most of the eastern half of the country, we have this area of low pressure here, but notice how it's occluded. That's what this purple front is here. That means that system is going to weaken and eventually die off. And this system is moving towards the north. But what we'll see is another low pressure system start to form, and that's what might bring us a few shot of cold air, and we'll see if it gets cold enough for some wintry precipitation. For the rest of today, though, we'll keep those clouds in the sky, maybe a few rain showers towards the evening and overnight hours, but temperatures about peaking around 53 or 54 degrees. I'm calling for an official high of 53 degrees today, with mostly cloudy skies, a little breezy, but not too bad. No, don't really have to worry about too much of a wind chill. Now, rest of tonight and into tomorrow, we'll see those cloud cover increase, and then we'll have our next system move in by about tomorrow. By about Wednesday, we'll have a few chances for rain. So for tonight, calling for a low of 45 degrees with light rain, and then for tomorrow, we'll increase those rain chances with a high of 57 degrees. Scattered showers, a little windy too, but at least it'll be warmer. So even if it does feel cooler, it will still feel in the 50s as well. So then as we get towards the big picture for your day Thursday, this is the GFS, the American model, calling for a few snow showers. Now, there's been a lot of uncertainty in the models here. I think this model might be overdoing it, or at the very least, it's going to be high elevation snow. This could just be a model resolution thing. Maybe down here in the valleys, we might see a better chance for a wintry mix. Might be a little too warm for snow, and not really expecting too much accumulation. You can see here by about Thursday or Friday morning, Friday evening, your GFS is calling for some snow, but this looks like it's all high elevation. This is just about outlining where the Appalachian Mountains are. And we also got some rain behind it too, so that leaves me to a little bit of a doubt about whether it's really going to be truly snow. But I do think that there will be a chance for a wintry mix here on State College on Thursday and Friday. And then as quickly as that system comes in, it's out well, at least the snow is out. We'll still see a few chances of rain, and that's because the main system is sitting right above the northeast because there isn't really any winds aloft to move it. But the rain chances by about Saturday and Sunday should be out, and we'll just be left with the cloud cover for the rest of the weekend and into your early Thanksgiving week. So with that, on your 7-day forecast, look at all of those cloud icons. It's pretty much fall here in State College. Cloudy skies just about every day. We'll see a few chances of rain, especially like I mentioned, late week. Maybe a few chances of wintry mix, but temperatures will be above average for Wednesday, then back below average for Thursday, Friday, and then sort of above towards average for Saturday, but then they're back really towards average, slightly above average for Monday. But like I said, those clouds do stick around for throughout the whole week and into next week. That's your forecast. Enjoy your Tuesday.